Wow, wow, hello, 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 hello. Yeah, I'ma leave all that in there. I like that. That's my new ad lib.
Good, man. I like it. Good.
Oh, so I'm gonna say this. Over these last like 3 weeks, y'all been keeping me hip to just really this lifestyle because I don't know nothing about it. I just thought it was something that was practiced in the Middle East, and y'all telling me this, I'm like, damn, black folk doing this too. So so I'm like, that's what's up.
It's black before we came here.
But my question is, how is pregnancy and pregnancy scares handled?
What do you mean a pregnancy
Oh,
scare?
that was gonna be my question.
I'm
What
sorry.
is pregnancy scare? Say that again.
Well, I was saying, so with that being said, with you saying you're not really into the whole marriage thing, but you will do the ceremony if they want it. I was saying, would you be more open to wanting to do the contract thing with them and see if they was more willing to do that versus the whole marriage thing?
I wouldn't even do a contract. I'm not the type of guy to put those type of things in my relationship. Like, as long as we together, as long as I know that you with me, you got whatever I got.
So you're not.
But
we
at the same,
like no fun. Look, no money my cousin take. I'm a street nigga, bro. So like all of that's not me. I'm not with all the ceremony and the dress up and all of that. Like, give me the love and the affection. I give you all the gifts and all that. You know what I'm saying? I give you the gifts and all.
And I get that, but at the same time, you still kind of are doing the contract when you're saying we have these rules where you can't bring in this person, you can't do this. So that's still kind of like a marriage / contract.
I mean,
it's just title.
Yeah, in that regard, yeah. There'll always be certain rules that have to follow, not just from an emotional standpoint, but because of who I am and what I do and the type of people I'm involved. It could get dangerous. You dealing with certain people. It's like you could risk my life with my freedom dealing with certain people. You know what I'm saying? So it's more or less we got to keep this. We got this unity, this empire. We got to keep this together. We got to keep this shit moving. You know what I'm saying? So
I got another question there. I hope I'm not cutting nobody off or anything.
Yeah, I got one too.
So with this lifestyle, do you feel like you circumvented yourself as far as your core values or how you feel about things yourself to satisfy your relationships with these women?
No.
Okay.
Because I've always questioned the way that things work. Like going in church, I'm a God-fearing man, but I hate the church.
I'm getting to that point myself. Yep.
I pray. I really pray. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really pray. I'm talking about I'm in tears and all that when I need to. My cousin take I praise, I get down. But I know I'm being who I really am because I realize God don't care about all that glitz and glamour. He fuck with you when you being you. When you coming to him as who you are.
Yeah.
And I've been see the results of me doing that. I was less blessed going to churches faking the funk than I am now. Where I'm just, man, I talk to God, not cursing, all that. Like, all that.
Hey, on the real, I was reading Matthew 9 this morning, and he was talking about, like, it's not the sick that needs the doctor. I mean, the healthy that needs the doctor, but the sick or whatnot. But I'm not trying to say that as far as saying he's sick, whatever, but it's just one of those saying, like, that's an analogy Jesus used. Saying he goes after the saints. I mean, sinners than the saints. You feel me? So I understand where you're coming from.
If I was all straight and perfect and everything was good, I'd be dead, honestly. That's what. If everything was perfect, that means I'm dead because I'm up there in heaven. I done made it. But as long as I'm here, I'm always going to need God's help. You know what I'm saying? My relationship constantly. And like I said, we go through our rough patches because all relationships have them. But we always push through them.
2 questions. First, why do you feel marriage is pointless? And 2, what kind of stuff cause y'all to have ups and downs? You feel me? What kind of things cause y'all to have ups and downs? So those are my 2 questions. I think Sean had one earlier also. So if I cut in, I'll
No, you good. I'm listening. I'm taking it in.
I'm gonna answer your marriage question with the question. All right. What changes in your relationship before and after marriage?
Excitement levels.
Nigga. Bring your screen back.
I mean,
What? Somebody answer that. I have to answer.
I mean, I can answer some of it a little bit because
after the ceremony, after all that money you spent, after all that consumerism you participated in, what changes in your relationship?
I was gonna say it depends on the person and the couple, honestly, because just like you said, there is certain things y'all agree to. Some people they only will do it when they get married.
Do you want a person that'll fully love you only after you buy a ring and put them in a dress and put them in a limousine and spend all that money on them?
It's not even the dress part. I think it's just more the fact that knowing that you're going to commit to me so I can fully give more of myself open to you.
What if you're a person who can't do that? What if you're a person who you're trying your very best, but you only have enough to get by? You can't buy the ring. You can't pay for the marriage license. You got just enough to get by. Does that person not deserve that person's full on love because of that?
But that's a whole different thing. You talking about finances.
No,
if you talking about finances, that's a whole different thing.
I get it.
Listen to what you said.
I get what you're saying, but that's a whole different topic because you talk about finances.
No,
would you date someone that's not going to be able to do stuff with you?
This person won't do certain things until they're married.
I'm talking about sexually. That's what I'm talking about.
This man financially can't pay for that. He cannot do that. So does he not deserve that, even though he's working hard?
But do you fully date someone all the time that's going to be like that, neither? People don't date people that can't even be financially stable. I myself ain't going to date no one if I'm not financially stable. If I can't keep a roof over my head, I'm not going to date you.
Over his head. I said he has enough to get by. He has his place. He is working to pay his bills, but that's all he can do. He can't put nothing to the side to buy no ring or to go and get that marriage license right now.
But he's working together. Y'all put y'all stuff together. Y'all put y'all finances together to buy that ring. To do that wedding ceremony if y'all want. All wedding ceremonies don't have to be a big.
Why should that woman have to help buy her own ring?
I'm saying if she wants to do the wedding, but I'm saying all wedding ceremonies ain't a big whole thing. You can do a wedding.
Time out, fellas. Listen, can I say this right fast, Jamal? And then you hop in and Sean hop in. I'm just gonna say this.
Nah. You hop in, Sean go, and I got next.
I just want to say this. I'm being somebody who's learning this experience. I'm trying to make sure I understand the difference that this lifestyle is guided off of fear, or if it's guided off of pure enjoyment of this lifestyle. You feel what I'm saying? And what you just said to Sean, my fault, Suge, made it seem like kind of this stuff is guided. Here y'all go.
You sound like me when I be trying to say your name. I say your name. I'm just saying.
Right.
It was just how you paused, Taryn. It was just how you paused.
It's cool.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I've been drinking. Calm down.
That's all right.
Go ahead, Taryn. Damn it. Come on.
I'm just making sure that this is not guided off of fear, because what you saying, bro, make it seem like it's guided off of fear. This decision you're making. So I'm just trying to understand it personally.
I'm talking as far as marriage. Marriage is driven off of fear. Yes. Marriage is not driven off of love.
Because that was my other question, as to asking you why the damn, my fault, Sean. I did it again.
No, you was asking.
That reminded me of my earlier question, saying
you was asking me why I don't believe in marriage.
Huh?
You were asking me why I don't believe in marriage.
Exactly.
And that's it, because marriage is driven off of fear. You're not seen as truly loving a person no matter how much you give them until you're married to them. You're not seen as equal to them in a relationship until you're married to them. You can have this person's child. You could have given birth to their progeny, and you're still not equal to them because you're not married to them. That makes no sense to me. Because you can marry someone and not love them. You can marry someone for benefit. That's why I don't believe in marriage. You can't love someone for benefit. It's impossible because love is too true and raw of an emotion.
But can't you not?
It's impossible to love someone for the wrong emotion, wrong intentions.
But you can still be with someone, dating someone for the benefits and all that and not be married. I've seen people do it.
But the smart person, hold on. But the smart motherfucker is going to get married. If you got a six, you would get more. If you are female, you'll get more. You fucking and dating. Listen, and you fucking and dating a 6-figure nigga. Mm-hmm. Right? You fucking and dating a 6-figure nigga. And your intention is not to be the one that marries him and gets your name in that will and have his children so you can get all that bag when he dies and it stays in your family. Bitch, you bullshit. You stupid. You get a child, you still get some of that. You still get some of that. So, like, that's just real nigga shit. You sucking dick for nothing at this point. But you supposed to, if you fucking a 6-figure nigga, you better be trying to get married to that nigga.
But everyone don't want to get married. Some people want the money and want that lifestyle right.
Them bitches is stupid because all them bitches is getting. Them bitches is happy with getting the breadcrumb from the whole loaf that's sitting in the bakery. Mm-hmm. Them bitches is stupid.
But the fact still remains that you don't have to get married to still get benefits. Like you're saying they only get married for no love and all this. You could be dating someone, have them buying you stuff, paying off your credit cards and all this stuff and not get married. That shit is still done. Your shit's still paid for.
But guess what? But you know what happened?
Person, if they dad die,
you know what happened the moment they walk away.
So at the end of the day, they still get something. They're gonna make sure their mother or father is taken care of. So it don't matter if you get married or not. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's not making sense to me.
No.
Sorry.
You know what happened when that?
Whatever.
You know what happened when they dating? You know what happened when they dating and that man walks away from that woman or that woman walks away from that man after being used? You know what happens? They was able to walk away. They took their loss. It is what it is. They still rich. They still famous. Don't have to deal with that person ever again. If they have a child, they can get the custody of that child because they were the majority breadwinner. That means that they have the opportunity to take better care of that child. The judge is going to side with them. What happens if they do that and they're married? What happens?
But my point still remains. They still got benefits from it. That's my whole thing. My whole thing is it doesn't matter if they're married or not. It still can get benefits.
Hold on. You're not answering my question. In a marriage, when you want to dissolve, when you get married and you find out that your partner has been using you, and you want to get a divorce, you have to have a divorce court hearing, correct? You have to go to divorce court. 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up having to pay the person that you're divorcing some sort of money. So guess what? That person that has been using you for benefits now will benefit from you even after leaving you, after they done married you. That's the smart move. That's how it's led off fear, because when you realize that you've married someone that doesn't love you and hates you and only used you for money, if you divorce me, I'm going to take half everything. I got it. I can make it happen. So now you're stuck in a relationship that you don't want to be in. If you're just dating someone and that happens, cool, bitch, you don't like me no more, I'm gone. Cool, nigga, you don't like me no more, I'm gone. And I'm taking my money. You about to be broke again. You can't do that anymore.
And I get everything you just said, but my point still remains at the fact that you said that people get married just for those benefits. I'm saying not all people do.
Not all people do. Let me guess. Hold on.
You can still date people.
Let me guess. Are you married?
No, I'm not married. My parents are still.
You want to get married?
They parents still whatever they call themselves. My dad cheated on my mama a couple of times. So
you want to get married?
I'm not saying that that shit is safe.
Do you want to get married?
Eventually, am I pressed about it? No. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. But my whole point is, it don't matter if you married or not. That same mindset will be done, and you still can get benefits. It may not be as much as if you would get married, but that person still can use you, still get stuff paid off if you think you're in love with them.
I got a question.
I'm not denying that. I'm not saying that marriage is a foolproof win. I'm just telling you that I would prefer to be in the situation where I can leave you and not have to suffer any more financial hardship.
Yeah, you can.
If I love you and you love me, I don't need a ring and a ceremony to prove it. My proof should be in the fact that everything that I do is for you. That every time that I get up and I want to do anything, I do it for the betterment of us. I'm making sure that we're healthy, we're prayed up spiritually, mentally, we're strong. I'm being the man that I'm supposed to be for you. That should show you that I love you. Not me buying some fucking rinky-dink ass ring and buying some goofy ass dress that you're only going to hopefully wear one time. Like, I get it. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It looks stupendous. I went to a few weddings. Emotional, cried a few times. It was beautiful. I loved it. But no, I'm good.
Thanks, man.
Let's move on from the marriage thing though. The second question.
Well, I do. Oh, my bad. Was somebody else going?
Hey,
my question was going to go. I was going to hit on some real shit, but we got to get back on topic. So the question they can wait for a later topic, a later day.
Okay. Which Nene?
Yes, I did have one question. How do you spend your time between both ladies?
We live together.
Oh.
Say it again, brother.
We live together.
All three of y'all.
Yeah, all three of us.
How does y'all have children, right?
Yes.
How do y'all's children address the other woman?
Mommy Nay.
Mommy who?
Mommy Nay.
Mommy next?
Mommy Nay. N-A-Y. Mommy Nay.
Oh, the name. Mommy Nay.
Yes, so it's mommy and it's Mommy Nay.
See, Taryn, that's that bullshit I'm talking about, bro. You just laughing.
It's not me.
I mean, I get it. You gotta understand why I thought he said mommy next. But understood. Like, I didn't even I just thought that's what he said.
Nah, it's Mommy Nay.
Okay, got you, bro. Got you.
Yeah.
So basically,
oh, go ahead.
We teach them young, so that when they get older, a lot of the stuff that would shock or be like amazing to someone their age, they're used to already.
So, a question: as far as the gender of your child, what is it?
Wait, say that again.
The gender of your children.
Oh, my son and then I have twin daughters. Then we got one on the way.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
You got one on the way, ended.
So, how would you go?
Yeah, I told you. I didn't tell you.
No,
I did. I thought I did. No, yeah, I got one on the way.
So how would you go about that with your children? You know what I'm saying? How would y'all go about that? Like, let's say high school's passed, or I don't know, even everything, man. Like, let's say your child expressed interest in the same sex, either or. How would you go about something like that, and yet they follow the mother and father steps of polygamy? How would you go about that, and what kind of things would you tell them to make sure that they got it correctly?
I knew this question was coming up. I fucking knew it. I'm gonna keep it as real as I can. I don't know how people gonna feel about this. I'm gonna keep it as real as I can.
Keep in mind, bro, anything goes.
10 toes.
Right. That.
If I find out,
hold up, bro.
They're my children.
Hold on, bro. Taryn, you better start turning your damn camera off, bro. Turn that shit back on.
Ghost.
Look,
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
It's about to get funky. All right, look. About to kick it to you funky. If any of my children come to me, say, Dad, I'm gay, I'm gonna ask them two questions. And these two questions are very simple. First question is going to be, are you sure? They're going to say yes. Cool. Second question is, you ain't going to be no bitch about it, are you? They're going to say no. And I'm going to be all right.
Okay.
Love who the fuck you want to love. As long as you happy, you ain't no bitch about it. You ain't no sad gay person. You ain't gonna grow up in no household that disowns you, that hates you. None of that shit.
That's
be
real.
who the fuck you want to be. You gonna be that shit happily. If anybody got a problem about it, your dad is a gangster. You ain't gotta worry about none of that.
That's real.
You got a family of steppers around you. You good. You good. You may not be straight, but you good. You hear me? It's straight like that. I've never cared about that with my children because I want my children to know that love is love. You will never have to worry about hiding your love from me, from your mother, from anybody.
Okay.
I don't want them to have to go through that. I've seen people go through that pain. I've seen people go through that pain and not make it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to experience that.
Gotcha. That's real.
That's a scary road to see them go down, especially in my city, like DC. DC has like a really high like LGBTQ community, and in the Black community, a lot of them don't make it. A lot of them get strung out on drugs. A lot of them, think bad things happen to them, and it bothers me because I'm like, this all happens because their parents just can't accept their children for whatever fucking reason. Like, what does it matter to you? You ain't the one taking the dick. You ain't the one eating the, like, what does it matter? As long as they happy. As long as you fuck around and then block your own blessing because you stuck broke in the hood. You get mad that your son is gay. And then if you would have just supported your son would have fucking married a top industry billionaire and you'd have been set for life. You know what I'm saying? You'd have been straight if you just supported your son. Your son could have started an organization to help other people like him get out, and you would have been good for life. But instead, you want to be a wild person and not support your child. Like, I hate seeing. Because I grew up in an era where, like, I'm born 1990, so the era I grew up in, I saw this generation rise and fall that I'm at. There's way too many people on drugs. There's way too many young people fucked up because they don't get that love and attention from home. I can't do that to my children. So, yeah.
That's what fella deal with all the time. Just think about it. Like, how would you feel? You gay or you lesbian, whatever, and then you go tell your mama, then they kick you out, or you tell your dad they kick you out.
Yeah, speak up, Sean. I heard you, but
Mike right here. The reason I'm asking, the reason I asked this question, I respect what you said, because I actually had to deal with this whole situation with my daughter. She came out and told me, and at first it blew my mind. At first I was like, damn. Well, I ain't got to worry about having no grandkids. And I was thinking about it myself. I was like, man, you know what? If she says she like girls, shit. Hey, you going to the club? I'm in the club. Hey, if I find a girl that you like, put you on game.
Quick question, bro.
What you on, sis?
Matter of fact, I feel like I need to pull that question back. I'm gonna reschedule that question. I hope I don't forget.
Oh yeah.
No, go ahead.
No. I'm good. I said what I had to say.
Okay. Well, quick question.
See, Tay-Man. I have to call him Tay-Man for a second. See, I was raised by mama, so
yeah.
Lorraine she taught us different.
But
like, so I had that discussion with her about my kids. Like, I figured she was gonna be here for a while. So it's like, Mom, like, how would you feel if one of the kids came out gay? She was like, as long as they happy. That let me know. I was like, all right, we good there.
But Auntie, trust and believe, Auntie, she was different. She was older generation.
Yeah.
Grandpa, Auntie, they was different. I couldn't have that same conversation with my mom. I couldn't have told her.
Nah, Sheila,
Sheila. What? Even in now, like when I told my mama about my daughter, she looked at me and was like, "You okay with that?" I'm like, "What the freak you mean? Am I okay with that? Like, that's my baby. Like, that's my firstborn right there. She know ride or die all day, every day. So it don't matter if she like girls or whatever. She already know. Family is gonna be there for. My sister, and it's crazy because my sister knew before I did, because they scared to tell me shit like this because they know I'm a react. They're just how I am. But
I mean, because Dre the more like free spirited one between.
Yeah.
I can see that. I have a question, Sean.
What you? Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I got a question. I feel like this could be a topic. But I do have a question.
Okay.
How old is your daughter?
She's 13.
13?
Mm-hmm. Okay. She didn't know this. From speaking to her mama, she's known this a good bit of her life. And the way how she acts towards me, and if you know my daughter, she act like a dude all day, every day. She have like those little bursts of, oh, I like flowers here, or I like, purple here. But other than that, man, she trying to be just like me. That's it. She like cars. She like, boy stuff.
Yeah. So do you? Damn. See, this need to be another conversation. I need to go ahead and put this in the topic. I need to put this in the topic, so I'm gonna do that. But we're gonna pick up on that at another time. I want to give the guest his floor to speak on whatever it is. Now, I would do want to know, bro. Are you hanging around for the topics? Because I know we have other things to discuss. Are you hanging around for all the topics, or how you doing it? How you set up?
I want my opinion on them. Sure, I'm with it.
How you feel about T.I. and Tiny?
Oh shit! Hold up! Because we want to make sure that these timestamps is on point.
Look at you.
Chelsea, like, yeah, we trying to look out for the editing. We trying to make sure the timestamps are on point. Taryn just jumped out. Yeah, go on.
Right. I feel like it was a correlation because I feel like they situation was,
I did it. Now, before we made that connection, because that's smooth how you did that, bro. Yeah. Before we made that connection, is there any questions that we haven't asked that you thought we would have asked before we switch topics?
I'm surprised how non-sexual the questions were because we've done interviews with.
I was told to be quiet. That's why you didn't get none.
Exactly. We was told not to say shit because I would have asked her a whole bunch of shit.
I ain't no tell.
Oh, you can't hear me, but
I just put everybody on mute. Let me explain.
I ain't no tell, but
shut up.
Chelsea, you filtering words.
Shut up.
10 toes, anything goes.
I'm gonna fucking dismiss them. So I'm sorry, SUGE. It was on me. You are our first guest appearance, and I wanted us to be professional and didn't be disrespectful and out the way. But if y'all want to go ahead and get into the sexual questions,
I gotta go. Now I gotta go, Chelsea. I can't even ask the questions.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say this. Hey, Chris, ask them questions, bro. But when
I gotta go.
I'm gonna say this. If he says something that you may not agree with, let that man speak, please, because he's our guest on this one.
I'm gonna let him speak. Nah. Okay,
hold on. Let me preface this conversation with this.
Okay.
I am from the hood. Like, I'm really from the streets. I have tough skin. I have worse conversations on the block. Trust when I tell you.
Yeah, you got them papers too.
This bamboo. Yeah, bamboos in the funnel. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can have this, we can talk. We grown ups. We adults.
Chris is the man for these questions. And Nene. Go ahead, Nene. Tanika. I'm gonna go ahead and go
Well,
my way.
So I have a question like this, bro. Because I'm gonna be straight up with you. You already know, man. So let's get it. Let's get it.
Right.
The damn stamina, dog. The damn stamina. I know some nights, I mean, we niggas, dog. Like, come on, dog. Like, how you feel about it? Like, what is it? Is it we gotta, you know, say, please this and please that? Both gotta come. Like, what's up?
I'm working out to be a professional wrestler. So one of the biggest things that I have to work on is stamina. I have a lot of it. Now, it's not always I have to make them both come type of thing, because sometimes they'll do stuff without me. You know, sometimes I'll be playing my game or something, and they'll just, you know, do them, and I'll choose not to join. But stamina's not really an issue, because, like you said, they're attractive. I mean, they keep me up, so. It's not really an issue. I don't really get. Are you asking me how do I do it?
Shit, I am.
We got hot down. Hey, let it know. We can go longer.
I was trying to figure out the question, but like, are you asking me how do I keep up with two women?
Yeah, sure, for sure.
Okay, a lot of fruits and vegetables.
What kinds of vegetables we talking about?
I eat kale, spinach, carrots, a lot of salads. Fruits is like apples, oranges, bananas, shit like that, mangoes.
Karen, are you writing this down?
Healthy
Hell
diet.
no. We got on record. We just gonna play it later. We just gonna
those fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables. Got you.
I actually don't drink any juice at all. I don't drink any juice, any sodas. I try to do 30 minutes of cardio 3 to 5 days a week. 30 to 45 minutes of cardio, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, that's really it. It's not really hard to keep your stamina up. You just gotta want to do it.
So you said you've been with these women for how long, bro?
I've been with the mother of my children almost 10 years, so like 8 or 9, somewhere around there. 9, I think, yeah. And our girlfriend, she's been here a little over a year. Yeah, a little over a year. I'm terrible.
You good, but my next question is more so, I know with some relationships, even marriages is that too, they struggle with the attractiveness level to their partners. Is that ever a problem at all, staying attracted to the women?
Staying attracted or attractive?
Both.
Oh, I'm ugly as shit, so I don't worry about that. That's not.
You're a fool, boy.
That's about me all the time. Oh, you're so handsome. Yeah. Cool. That's all right. Thank you. I know you're lying. It's okay.
Yeah. So, I do have a question. Okay, so like, hold on. I gotta get my words together.
Take your time.
You're fucking up. You're fucking up.
My bad, Chelsea. Dang.
I know you and Chandler got some damn questions. Come on.
And matter of fact, bring the homie in here. Bring the homie in here. If you know, bring the homie in
bring
here.
my brother-in-law in. Come on.
Yeah. To answer Terrence's question, as far as like staying attractive or staying attracted, I can never not be attracted to them. They're both very beautiful women. But you know, like I said, I try to keep myself working out. Not really for them, but for myself. Because like I'm older, I'm 30 now. I don't want to be slouchy. Like I'm a big solid dude, but I want to tone up more. So I do it for myself, but and they'll love it. So it's not really a thing of keeping myself attractive or attracted to them. And them, like I said, have to do much. They keep themselves looking right 99.9% of the time. They're beautiful women.
What do y'all do to keep the moment or the mood and light? Like, do you role play or I mean, what do you all do?
We don't really have like a thing we do. We just do. Never know where you might get some dick at. Never know when you might get, never know when they might want to suck on me. Sometimes I might just want to tease them. Can't do nothing to me. I can only do stuff to you. It's not really like a set thing. It's just, the spontaneity of it. That's what really keeps it exciting. You don't have to have a routine. Just, I'm pretty sure if you bring it to your partner, they're going to be down because they fuck with you. Like if you walk into the room with a maid outfit on, your titties popped up, ass all poking out, and a leash in your hand, I don't think your nigga gonna ask what the fuck are you doing. He's gonna be with whatever you talking about. I'm pretty sure. I'm just saying. I don't got all the answers, but I got some of them, So, like I said, it's the spontaneity of it. That's really how you keep the energy up, the sexual energy up in that. But role playing is fun too. I would do that. Mine would be a little bit different though. I ain't gonna get into all that right now.
Let's just say hypothetically, if you're not like if you don't feel like having sex with one of your ladies and then you have sex with the other one, like how does that work? Or that never happens?
That's how that works.
Huh?
I fuck one. That's how we're doing it. Fuck one. Then I'll fuck the other one. Or she'll jump in. Or she won't. Yeah. Simple. It's as simple as it sounds. It's just, I've actually done that sometimes. Like I'll bust one off and go bust the other one off. They're laying right next to each other.
And bro, you say you've been on this wave for about 10 years, you said?
Oh, yeah. I've been on this wave all my life because I love trying to keep it like 40.
Okay.
I want y'all guys to fix y'all face. I've seen all the guys' face when you were explaining that. They were like,
Cuz been on this tip, man. Since I've known him, he been a big pimpin' though.
I'm gonna tell you, once I realized that a female is gonna do, she's only gonna do what she wants to do for you. You know what I'm saying? I stopped caring about trying to convince a female to do anything for me. I'll present to you who I am, what I offer, provide for you as a human being. If this is something that you want to deal with, cool, let's rock. If not, keep it moving. It's easier that way. That doesn't mean that, I have any, like, none of my females have competition, none of that. I keep it very open with all of them. Like, that's easier that way. Because once you really break it down, it's just naturally who we are. It's just us. Again, it's just us connecting with people. That's all it is. You don't have to fuck them if you don't want to. But if you want to, cool, fuck them.
Hey, that was my question from earlier. I'm sorry, baby. How does y'all's significant others outside of what y'all strangle, y'all significant others outside of that, I'm sure y'all have open dialogue with them. So how do they feel about the situation as such? And what if they fall in love with that person? Like, what's up with that?
Sure. They already understand what they're getting being a significant other. So it wouldn't be them having a feeling towards it because they already know that it's going on. It's not something that they would be surprised about. So they'd already be okay with it. Okay. That's the quick answer.
I got a question. You know, I got a lot of going on in the background.
Oh, he talks.
Whoa.
I get the weed in my system. Do you feel like people be hating on the relationship that y'all have and wish that they have it? That they can't have it?
Okay. No. Actually, I've inspired a lot of people to give it a try. I'm very influential in that regard in my city. That if you look at the polyamorous culture in Washington, D.C., it will lead directly back to me being open and talking to people about it and going on interviews and things like that. Mm-hmm. Like I get stopped on the street. Like when I would have been stopped on the street about it. So, and this is on like numerous occasions. So I don't feel like those people hate on it. People actually want to know, how do you do it? You know, people are very receptive to the knowledge and the understanding of learning. It's not about you looking having two females. It's about you being able to take care of, guide, and lead these females as a man is supposed to. If you call yourself a king, at least you're supposed to be able to lead these women.
True. Bro, I'm on the opposite side of your spectrum, bro. I just want one woman. You feel what I'm saying? I just want one. You feel me?
Nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that at all. If that's all that you want, that's all that you want. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it at all. Just me personally, I don't. I'm not saying that I couldn't either. Because other my children, I told her on many occasions, just so you know, if you ever feel uncomfortable about this, we can stop. I can live.
That's my question. I'm gonna start interrupting y'all, by the way. That was my question earlier. Would you actually do a reverse lifestyle of what you've been doing for so long? And you basically just answered my question.
And could you do it faithfully?
Would I be monogamous?
First question. You said so basically your queen is your baby mother. The woman of your children, you just said, could you? Yes, but as far as you explaining, you basically answered my question. Yes, right?
Yeah, if she asks for the relationship to be monogamous, yes, I would. I can spend the rest of my life with her.
Right. That was my first question from way earlier. I was trying to ask.
Wow, hello. Yeah, I'ma leave all that in there. I like that.